guys, cheers to Chai Tea Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? I am excited / like just really ready to have this conversation with you guys about body image. What kind of pageantry in the industry and just society has done, especially kind of to us women and the way we relate to our bodies. I posted a picture, I'll put it here or here, don't know, or maybe both. I posted a picture on Instagram today and was blown away by the response when I was open with you guys about how I relate to my body because of my previous experience in the pageant world and now working in Hollywood and LA. And everyone's responses like blew my mind. I'll try to do like a rolling screen of like all the comments. I was blown away by everyone being so open and vulnerable and sharing their personal experiences as well. I wanted to first, before we get into it, give the shout out of the week. Normally on Chai Tea Tuesday, I give a shout out from one of the comments on last Chai Tea Tuesday. So last week was about what it's really like being Miss USA, and Kyra McCullough was the guest on the show. One of the comments was from Voltaire Horitzila, and I think I said that right. It says, still waiting for the day to see you on that judges panel for Miss USA or Miss Universe. Two gorgeous women and inspirational winners. Much love, ladies. So thank you, Voltaire, for that sweet comment, and I sure do hope to be a judge at Miss USA or Miss Universe soon, but not this year for sure, because I work with some of the contestants that are competing, but maybe Miss Universe. I really don't talk to the contestants in advance at Miss Universe. Let's get right into it though. We are talking about body image. First, I want to share with you just kind of where I'm at in relating to my body. I'm going to share with you my journey, starting from where I used to be when it comes to like body weight and how I viewed myself, to where I was when I was competing for and on stage at Miss USA and Universe, and then how it kind of changed and is like a little twisted. I don't know if that's the right word. And then also to where I'm at now in kind of the world after pageant life. Like, what is it after pageant life when you are trying to like relate to your body and it's definitely not what it used to look like, and still love who you are and where you're at. So I'm going to share with you all of that. If you need to skip forward to any parts, I'm going to put like titles across. So if you kind of like skip, you'll see like what I'm talking about at each point. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have a short attention span and I do that. So I totally understand. Also, if you're wondering what's going on with my eye, I will put that at the end of the video. I get comments about that every week and people are always saying like, are you high, Nia? No, I ain't high. I'll explain it later. Okay, so currently where I'm at and my personal issue with the way I relate to my body is I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm looking pretty good and I feel great about my body. And then I see video or photo and I'm like, oh, is that me? Like, who is that? Honestly, like, I didn't know I looked like that from the back side or the side or even the front. I thought I looked way teenier than I do when it's captured in photo or video. So that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, oh, I imagine myself, I see myself smaller, and then I see it on camera or video, the reality of it, and I'm like, oh, didn't think I looked like that. So I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but that's definitely where I'm at. I think it's something where you have, if you recognize that like I do, it's about getting to the place where you love your body where it's at right now, which I am, even though I'm like, oh, that's me. I'm still like, okay, well, I love me. And then trying to get to the place of, cool, I love where I'm at and I'm gonna keep working to become better, but I'm not gonna kill myself in the process. So I'm gonna start with that process and explain to you kind of the journey where I was and then how I got to where I'm at now. So I am always real with you guys, but today I'm gonna be more real, more vulnerable than I have ever been before when it comes to numbers. I've never shared that with you guys on the internet. Ooh, I'm a little nervous to do this, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm 5'8", well, almost 5'8". I'm 5'7" and a half, but I claim 5'8". Typically, before I competed for Miss Nevada, my weight hung out around 123 to 126. And never in my life had I been above 126. When I decided to compete, I wanted to like get as close to 120 as I could. And for Miss Nevada USA, I competed at 121, 120. Getting ready for Miss USA, I wanted to be even leaner and toner, but I knew I couldn't really technically lose that much weight because I would also be building lean muscle. I ate 5 meals a day, I drank a gallon of water a day, and I went to the gym for 2 hours a day, if not a little bit more. So it was definitely a lifestyle, like a fitness only lifestyle. There was nothing else besides interview prep that I was doing besides fitness and working on being able to speak well. So that was my life. And I got all the way down to 119. I competed for Miss USA at 119. And then after I won, here's where like things kind of got twisted a little bit. I don't know if that's the right word. So leading up to it, I was not broke, but definitely did not have a lot of money. And so even my food budget was super, super tight. I had to stick strictly to my budget because I just didn't have the extra money for it. So when I won Miss USA, and literally you can just like write a list of anything you want, I think it went kind of crazy because there was no budget to my food anymore. So I was like, ooh, I can have everything and anything I want. And my metabolism was still so great that I was actually losing a little bit of weight when I first won Miss USA. And I was like, oh dang, this is awesome. Well, long story short, that didn't last forever. And I started to gain weight. And during my year as Miss USA, I was actually the heaviest I had ever been in my entire life. I, from my average hangout weight, gained 10 to like almost 15 pounds. And then I dropped it all back to get ready for Miss Universe. And I competed for Miss Universe right around the same weight that I competed for Miss USA at. And then after that, it went right back up because I was like, ooh, food, I love it. Food is great. New York City is great. I can eat anything I want, anywhere I want. And I just like had this like love relationship with food, and not necessarily a love relationship with fueling my body with the nutrients that it needed and working out more to just stay healthy, not even for a shape or a size, but just to stay healthy. I was the heaviest that I had ever been in my entire life during my year as Miss USA. When I gave up my title, I had critics saying that I was pregnant, that I was just fat, saying that I was pregnant because of how much weight I had gained, and they could clearly tell because I wouldn't be that heavy if I were not pregnant, essentially. So it came with a lot of criticism, for sure, and I was very self-conscious about it. I remember looking in the mirror and being like, this is not me, like what's going on? But it was me. So after my year as Miss USA, I started to try to get a little bit healthier with my food, tried to stay active. Also at the same time, I had to get to a place where it was like my new norm. I had to understand that I, at least at the moment, wasn't going to be able to drop 10 pounds, which I wanted to, 10 pounds quickly, to be able to get back to my even pre-Nevada weight. Yeah, it's kind of been a struggle for me because what I think of as my regular weight, I haven't been at in 4 years. That's hard for me because I want to be, literally I want to be 10 pounds less than I am right now. So yeah, I have that like issue when it comes to a relationship with my body, but I'm aware of it. So every time I look in the mirror, I love myself, but I also know, okay, well, I'm gonna be on a journey to be getting better. One thing that I do, or don't do, I should say, is I don't beat myself up when it comes to food. So I ordered pizza. If I wanna have pizza, I can have pizza. I don't have to work out 2 extra hours in the gym. I just keep my regular like fitness going, and then I try to eat a little bit healthier for the next couple days. If you're not getting ready for a pageant, if you are just like living regular life, you're after pageant life right now, it's important to know that like you don't have to beat yourself up for food. Just try for the majority of the time to feed yourself what's good for your body and stay active. Another thing that was really big for me was my wedding. I pretty much knew, because it was harder for me to lose weight after I had gained so much weight, that I was not going to get down to, first of all, why is there a pinky? First of all, my Miss USA size. That just wasn't gonna happen for my wedding. And I probably wasn't gonna lose as much weight as I wanted to, even to get back to my regular size. So I had to be okay with that. So my wedding day, I was just under 130 pounds. I'm currently over 130 pounds. I can't believe I'm saying all these on the internet. I'm sharing it all with you guys, but I loved myself, so I felt beautiful that way. And I think that's just the most important part of the journey, is to love yourself where you're at, while knowing you can still continue to improve your body for the health and fitness of it. When it comes to all the comments that I received on the photo that I posted today, you can click down below. I'll put a link to it. I would encourage you to actually read some of those comments, because I think it is beautiful that we can all kind of connect and realize that we're not alone when it comes to the way that we relate to food and health and fitness. A lot of the comments had said, you know, post-pageant life is really hard because we strive to be essentially in the top 1% of health and fitness, super low body fat, for me, in a healthy way. I know some girls went about it in an unhealthy way, but for me, I did it in a healthy way. But we strive to be in that top 1%. Health and fitness, like there's not many people in the world that get to that health and fitness level that pageant competitors do, or on-camera actors or actresses try to do. I really appreciated all the comments. A lot of people saying, hey, post-pageant life, it's hard for me to look back at those photos and look at myself now and still be okay with where I'm at. I relate to that. I look at my Miss USA photo and I'm like, oh, if only I could have abs again. I haven't had abs in so long. Okay, we're almost done. Big picture is that as a whole, the most important thing to do is to learn to love yourself where you are at right now while still improving yourself for your mental and physical and emotional health, not necessarily for that size. Although I do get it because I want to be smaller and I will get there. I personally am on this like new health and fitness journey where I'm doing it to feel, I want to feel the best that I can. I know and I feel the difference inside my body when I'm not eating good, when I'm not consuming healthier products, and when I'm not working out as much. I just feel gross. So I'm transitioning into a really for myself health and fitness journey. And my question for you guys today is, would you be interested in me sharing essentially like a fitness diary, like a fitness video diary where I record and kind of check in where I'm at weekly with my health and fitness? I will keep it real with you guys. For the last week, I've been wanting to do this already. And then I had almost an entire box of pizza to myself. And then I went and bought 6 cookies on International Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. And I was like, okay, well, definitely not filming today. If you guys are interested in that, please comment below for me to do a real health and fitness journey. And I won't cut anything out when it comes to moments like that. I will show you my workouts and what I'm doing and when I'm going to the gym and how regularly I'm working out and the different types of workouts I'm doing. But if I have pizza or if I have a cookie or when I'm eating healthy, I will share all of that with you. So let me know if you're interested in that. I think what I shared today is just the beginning of the conversation. I have a beautiful friend, Jordan West, and we've been meaning to do a body image video together, and I think we can go a little bit more into depth. So hopefully she comes to California soon, or hopefully I'll be back in New York and we can connect together and do a video about that. I thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and for letting me be open and real and vulnerable and honest with you. I'm a little nervous to post this, but thank you so much for tuning in. Cheers to Chai Tea Tuesday. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this video. Share this video if you think someone else might want to see it, and give this video a thumbs up because that lets me know what type of videos you like. And don't forget to subscribe so you can hang out with me more on Chai Tea Tuesdays and travel and beauty tip videos as well. Oh, to fill you in about my eyeball. Okay, so I am having surgery hopefully within the next month. I actually need to make that phone call right now. I have permanent sun damage, so ladies and gentlemen, wear your sunglasses. The tissue in my eye is damaged from too much sun exposure. I never wore sunglasses as a kid, to the point where it's very painful, and it's now the damaged tissue is moving over, and it eventually would move over and cause me to have impaired vision. So they have to remove the tissue on the eye, and then I think I'm gonna be a pirate and like wear a patch for a few days or weeks, and it's like a 2 to 4 week recovery. Anywho, that's what's happening with my eye. So no, I'm not high. Never been high in my entire life. It's damage, sun damage. Okay, love you guys. Thank you for watching. I really want to see your comments below, so please comment below and let me know what you think about this subject. Cheers to Chai Tea Tuesday.